Coup. I saw a video where an African military man was telling Nigeria and Ghana to get ready, Nwolise says. Oh, wow. So it means that some African soldiers, after the military coup in Niger, are already telling Nigeria and Ghana to be ready because they're the next country to experience this coup as well. I just hope that the coup will be clean and will restore the right change, democratic change that we are all yearning for in Nigeria. A political scientist and Igbo leader, Professor OBC Nwolise, has responded to the unfolding coup in the Republic of Niger. He is a well-known and esteemed political scientist. Now, after armed troops had earlier blockaded the presidential palace in Niamey, the capital of one of the world's most unstable countries, soldiers in Niger claimed to have ousted President Mohamed Bazoum from office. 2 weeks ago, a few hours after the president was taken into custody, a group of troops appeared on the nation's television. And what the West did to Africa is becoming extremely clear to our youth and our military. And according to Professor OBC Nwolise, who spoke in an exclusive interview in the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, now my recommendation is to African leaders is to establish excellent administration, guarantee justice in their countries, mobilize the youth, and allow them use their abilities to increase national productivity and wealth creation. Okay? If African leaders do not stop foreigners and their locals from plundering the continent, by the time African youths will flee, okay, this continent will be on fire everywhere and there will be no hiding place, he continued. I saw a video where an African military man was telling Nigeria and Ghana to get ready because the coup plotters are coming to them. He continued, on this continent, youths are dissatisfied. We should abandon this Nigerian situation because it could backfire if we enter it without first analyzing, planning, and strategizing. So that is exactly what this Professor OBC Olisa is saying, that, we should get ready. He has seen a video of the African military man saying that Ghana and Nigeria should get ready because very soon they will come to them and Nigeria and Ghana will be the next country to experience the coup. Already, the Nigerians are happy with the coup. That is the truth about it. They are very, very happy, and they are even telling ECOWAS to stay away. They don't want ECOWAS to come there with their soldiers, even though the military junta in Niger are adamant and have said if they see any ECOWAS soldier in Niger Republic, that amounts to war, and they will fight it with all their strength, supported by Burkina Faso and Mali. Okay, so now, and a lot of people have also come out to warn the ECOWAS not to enter Niger with military because it will escalate and cause more problem. Just like Russia has warned that war in Niger will cause destabilization in the region, and that people should, ECOWAS should stay out of it. And a lot of other people have also said that ECOWAS does not have moral justification to go to Niger to restore democracy because the military coup in Niger is tantamount to some West African leaders that have rigged the election and rigged themselves to power. That is also tantamount to a coup. Or some African presidents and heads of state that have perpetually remained in power, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, that are still in power. Okay, that is also tantamount to a coup. So we should think about how to, stabilize democracy in the continent rather than going to challenge the military junta in Niger. Again, we should understand what led to the coup in Niger. Why did they carry out that coup? We should understand the democratic injustice going on in Niger Republic and the change they are yearning for that didn't come. And that is why when the military took over, the people are happy. And because of that, Nigerians are already calling for a coup. Okay? A lot of Nigerians are saying that what has happened in Niger We need it in Nigeria to flush out all these old politicians that are recycling themselves and plundering the resources of Nigeria into their pocket. It has to stop. Okay, this kind of corruption is only military that can remove it. Democracy will never remove it because every day by day, the corruption is being entrenched in Nigeria, and that is not accepted anymore. Okay, so we've got a few comments here. Let's see what some people are saying about the issue in Niger. And the issue that this man is saying, Professor OBC, is saying that, he saw an African soldier telling Ghana and Nigeria to be ready because they're next to experience it. So I would say the political situation in Africa is alarming. The politicians have disappointed Nigerians and Africans at large. So if military coup d'etat, okay, if coup d'etat will correct the anomalies and bring about the desired changes and development and industrialization, so be it. Exactly, just like Niger is saying, they like what happened and nobody should come and disturb them. The military in politics in Africa has been the same, where protagonists have come shouting, "Let the blood flow," and other chants, and end up becoming rich, just as shown in Animal Farm by George Orwell. So, avenues for holding our leaders accountable are numerous. Let's exhaust it than encouraging military takeover. Do you think all these are democratic dictators now? They are not ready to listen to any form of dialogue or discussion. Okay, so I say no military will do better in governing a country if it were to be military. Can you guys talk the way you are talking today? Not just come out and open your mouth without thinking positive and negative of the situation on ground. Let's see what the idiots that took power will do after some months in office. They are just pretending that they are with the masses. Later, they will show their true colors. Yeah, that there may also be a point there, but then who is better now? Well, politicians have shown that they're even more corrupt than the military, and that is why the people are clamoring for the military. That is the truth. Whatever have been stolen from Nigeria from the time of 1984 that Buhari took over, to Babangida, to Abacha, to Abdulsalam Abubakar, before restoration of democracy in 1999, and then compare what has been stolen from Nigerian coffers from 1999 to date, you see that what politicians have stolen is even more than what the military stole in their era. We're talking about Abacha loot. Abacha loot is not up to what has been stolen democratically by the politicians. Okay, so which one is better? Someone say we are in total support 100%. For that, is that for the military to take over? And somebody say you and who? When Rollins came, they complained of people having two toilets, while people of Nima have no toilet. How many toilets did Jerry had? Can you imagine? All right. So this is what is coming. Another is saying it is a struggle to free Africa from the Western economic and political grip. Though even the military guys are not 100% good, but we are left with no other option than to use them, and let's see how it goes. Exactly. That is what somebody is saying, and that is where what everybody is also saying. Because with the kind of constitutional blunder that is happening today, is only military that can correct it. So if we have a good military system that can correct it and then hand over back to democratic government, I think it's a better option for now, because the politicians are not ready to do any change. So thank you for listening, and let's have your comment in this matter.